Split the baby is a proverbial phrase for the idea of dividing some item equally when it's difficult to determine the real owner. Quite often, though, it's a bad approach to a tough decision and the lazy way out of a difficult investigation, and cannot be considered fair because it unfairly takes away one person's right to their own property and gives a portion of it to another person who has no right to any of it. It rewards thieves for their willingness to make a bold, though false, claim. However, it has become increasingly popular today because too many people are afraid to make a decision that might be seen as unfair. Instead, they make an inherently unfair decision that harms not just the person who lost part of his property, but everyone, by enshrining an unfair system wherein no one can feel safe or secure. However, the decision makers walk away feeling good about themselves because they were fair. The phrase, split the baby, originates from the Bible. Two women were living in the same house and shared a bed. They both had infant boys that were a similar age and appearance. One night, one of the boys died accidentally in the bed, and the mother switched it with a living child. When confronted the next day, there was no sure way to determine whose child was the living one, so the matter quickly came to the king. After hearing their story, Solomon ordered the baby to be cut in half and shared equally between the two women. 1 Kings 3, verses 16 through 28. Did the king intend for the child to die? Well, of course not. His order was designed to get to the truth. He knew that a woman who would switch her dead child for someone else's living child that quickly was without natural affection, Romans 1:31 and 2 Timothy 3, verse 3, and could not love the living child either. She would either admit the truth or agree with the order, thereby proving herself the deceiver. Solomon also knew that the true mother would never agree to such a decree. He was right, and the truth was exposed by their responses. The deceiver said, "Go ahead," proving the child was not hers. And of course, the real mother said, "No, give the child to the other woman," proving he was hers. The living child was given to his loving mother. Now that is true fairness. One personal application for us today. We live in a world that condemns anyone who has the nerve to condemn anyone for their sin. And in one sense, none of us is anyone's final judge, because we don't know what's in another person's heart, and we're not God. However, God knows if He is our Lord, and He also knows that what's really in our heart will be exposed to the world by how we respond to His commands. We can claim Him as Lord all we want, but if we refuse to obey Him, we're telling the world, He's not mine. What does the world see in your heart? Thank you for watching Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until next time, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.